Thank you.
The man watched helplessly as a stranger took his son onto the subway. There was no time to stop it. Police locked down the entire subway system, but there was still no sign of the missing boy, Wyatt. At first, it seemed like a typical kidnapping, but then the mayor of New York personally called to check in, and the police realized Wyatt's father, David, was a well-known real estate tycoon in the city. Soon, Wyatt's mother, Claire, arrived at the station. She and David had been divorced for years, and this was the first time David had ever taken the boy out to a game. Now he had lost him. Pressed for details, David could only recall that the kidnapper was a white man wearing a red baseball cap, but Claire pointed out something strange. David had picked Wyatt up at 11 a.m., yet the subway train they boarded didn't leave until 12:15. Where were they during that missing hour? That's when David finally admitted he had taken Wyatt to a bakery. The bakery owner, it turns out, was Wyatt's former nanny and also David's lover. That's why he had tried to hide it. Police pulled the bakery's surveillance footage and did spot the man in the red cap, but the image was too blurry to identify him. Just as the case hit a dead end, a convenience store owner came forward with a critical lead. The suspect had brought Wyatt into his store and bought a bottle of golden hair dye. Surveillance footage showed Wyatt's brown hair had already been dyed a striking blonde. Coincidentally, in a child abduction case from 13 years ago that had never been solved, a witness had also seen the kidnapper dye the child's hair blonde. The two children were about the same age, disappeared in nearby areas, and the methods were nearly identical. Police finally realize it's the same kidnapper, and if they wanted to save Wyatt, they would have to reopen the cold case from 13 years ago.